You see, guys, first of all, welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump straight into this topic. You see, there's too many distractions in this world today. And this is why it's such a low trust dating market. There's an estimated 45% of women by 2030 who will be single and childless in between the age of 18 to 29. Why is this? It's simply because there's too many distractions. Social media, fun, women and their friends, guys all over the place for these women. And these women today don't want to be actual traditional women. They want to be party girls. They want to be little thotties. They want to have fun. What are all these things? Distractions. It's a lack of discipline. It's all about fun, 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 fun. Euphoria, euphoria, euphoria. And this is a recipe for disaster. This is why so many men, including myself, bro, you can't trust a woman alive. You cannot trust a woman alive in 2025. Like, even if she can work her way up the ladder to make you gain some trust, even then, things can change very quick. The second she feels like it, bro, is the second it's going to change. If she feels like there's something else better for her, not even a better guy, better opportunities. Well, there's always a better guy. No matter who you are, somebody else can outdo you. There's somebody else in the world, maybe not where you're from, but there's somebody else in the world that's better than yourself. There's probably somebody where you come from that's better than yourself. So, distractions. The second she feels like not being the way she said she was going to be is the second she will be exactly that way. And you don't know when it's going to come. She could gain your trust over a 5-year period. And all of a sudden, go back on all that. And us men, bro, we're just not built like that. We usually stick it through, and women usually divorce. So this is the way it is. You got to adjust to this world, and you got to be a disciplined man, and being a disciplined man is doing what best suits you 24/7. This also is not going to make it easy with a woman, because what do women want today? Fun. They want fun, entertainment, excitement. So a disciplined man, you might intrigue her at first. You might do all this stuff at first. You might be an amazing guy to go have some fun with. But when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of things, living together, being together, unless you change your ways, which means you're going to drop your discipline for her, which you should never do, you're no longer a disciplined man if you drop your discipline. And if you don't drop your discipline, she will get bored. Do you guys see how screwed we are? Do you guys even understand, bro, how screwed we genuinely are? And sure, you can get lucky, and that's the plan. We got to get lucky one time. But we might not. There's going to be some of us, bro, that we're not going to get lucky. It's just not going to happen. And some of us might, but you just can't fully trust a woman, bro. Anytime, any day. I've seen it. I've lived it. I've experienced it. They can leave. They can change their mind. After building so much stuff up, they can change their mind. That makes us more involved. That makes women, it doesn't matter what it does. It does nothing, bro. Nothing is ever true with women. So how could you trust them? That's what I'm saying. Everything to them is fantasy, but to us, we like to make things a reality. If we set these goals and say we're going to do all this stuff, we're going to work on that, bro. We're going to make that happen. That's what we're going to do. Women could love the idea of that, all this stuff. She loves to fantasize. When it comes down to it, it doesn't happen. How many women have you guys dated where you guys have fantasized about the future, talked about the future, planned out the future, planned out trips? You didn't even get there. You didn't even get to the fucking trips. Some of you might get to the trips, bro. I've done this before. Didn't even get to the trips, which is fucking insane. And it's because things turned bad, obviously, and the truth got exposed. No cheating or nothing like that. Just not the person that they pretended to be. Not at all. So, that's what I'm saying, bro. You never know with a woman. You never know. You never know. And I'm not saying, don't date them. It's extra late, so I'm going to be yawning extra. A few more times probably throughout this video. Super late. I'm not saying don't date these women, bro. You got to live your life, bro. You got to have fun. You should never live in fear. I don't fear these women. I can date any of them. Whatever. You got to give certain things a shot, because if you don't, you'll never know. And that could have been the one you got lucky on. That's the thing. And me, I'm picky as... You look at all my past exes, bro. You'd understand how picky I am. Yeah. They're good. They're good, but they weren't good, if that makes sense. They're very good looking girls, but they're not good in the end. So it is what it is. I am picky, and that's all there is to it. I have a type. I have a type. And it's not one particular female. Like some people are like, oh, I need a hot blonde. I need this, I need that. Hot blondes be good, but there's other things that's good as well. I don't have a particular thing like that. It's just my type is my type, and I know it when I see it. That's all there is to it. So, yeah. Don't stop dating. Don't stop talking to women. Don't stop seeing women. That's not the play here. The play is not falling into their illusion and you logically believing everything is going to turn the way that you guys are talking about. You got to stay in your own world, bro, and do not get entangled with her, because whatever she does is up to her. If you guys stay together forever, perfect. If you guys are together for 5 years and it ends, perfect. That's up to her. That's on her, bro. That's all there is to it. You guys got to start thinking differently out here, bro. There's no such thing as loyalty with these women. Don't expect it. Don't think about it. You got to depend on your damn self as a man, bro. You got to see the end of the line. You got to see the end of the road already and start to act that way, if that makes sense. I'm looking afar through my window right now to the end of time, and I'm seeing the age 100 years old. I'm already seeing the end. Whatever happens until then, it don't even matter that much. It's not that deep. Let's just play it out. I'm ready for success. I'm ready for failure. I'm ready for pain. I'm ready for heartbreak. I'm ready for everything. I'm ready for love. I'm ready for a family one day. I'm ready for it all. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever does not happen, does not happen. We might get lucky tomorrow. We might get lucky this weekend. We might get lucky in a month. And find a partner that's going to actually be there until the end of time. And they will not cause us no pain like that. You never know, bro. You never know. It happens for people. So it could happen to anybody. Including me, including you. But as a man, bro, you got to see the end of the road. Life is not that deep. We gonna be out of here one day, bro. We gonna be out of here one day. So we gotta start thinking not so emotionally about women. Like, we should never be that way. And we all have been that way before because we believed false things. Like, you cared that she left. You cared that things didn't work out. You cared about all this shit. Bro, the last relationship I was in, I let that shit happen, bro. It ended and I just let it happen. And I was okay with it. I didn't fight for us. I didn't attempt to stay in it. And it's because I knew this was not it. By the way things were playing out, I knew it wasn't it. Maybe if it was it, I would have. But you're never going to have, bro, you shouldn't have to fight to keep a relationship together unless you did something. Because if you're playing it correctly, if you're doing the right things in a relationship, what do you have to fight for? You got to fight for her. You got to fight her battles to make it right. Bro, that's what these women expect. They be ruining the whole relationship and expect you to fight to keep it together. And we're supposed to trust y'all? Ridiculous. So that's the thing, guys. We cannot even get caught up in these emotional ways of thinking. No longer. It's not that deep. Women are women, bro. They're emotional. They're emotional. As men, we have emotions, but we're much more in control of them. And we should be. And you have to be able to see the end of the road and understand that no matter what happens, it's okay. Like, if you're just fine, bro, with how life is and how things are, regardless of anything, watch what comes your way. You're going to get a lot of baddies coming your way, boy, because you're in abundance. Women crave a certain type of energy. Women crave a certain type of man. Do you think they crave the guys their own age that's just, they're so clueless it's not even funny? And it just turns them off every other day. We've all been a guy that was young. We've all dealt with women our own age at the time. At 20 years old. She's 20 as well, or 19 or some shit. Bro, we were just clueless, just like every other person at that age is right now. Clueless. And you think you know shit, bro, when you're that age. You think at 20 you know some shit. Not really. You might know something, but there's a lot more to know, and it changes real quick. You live another 5 years on top of that, bro. You will laugh at your old self, and that is actually amazing. Bro, you should be laughing at the version of yourself that you were 2 years ago, and you know why? Because that shows you're growing as a person. I could confidently say I could look at myself 2 years ago, and that's just cringe. Who I was 2 years ago, there might have been good things about me that's not cringe on me, but it's like the level I'm at right now, my level of understanding, my level of wisdom, life in general, is significantly better, higher quality, sharper. So there's parts of myself, let's say 2 years ago, I could sit back and just laugh at, bro. And like it's literally cringe because it's like, what was I even thinking? That's what I'm saying, guys. That is life. That is life. And you have to grow this level of understanding to really know how this world works. It's a cruel world. Good things happen, bad things also happen, and you got to be ready for all of it. It's actually quite irrelevant how there's the good and the bad, because we're going to experience both. It's quite irrelevant to put any extra thought into it. You just got to let life unfold. The same thing with women. We shouldn't put any added pressure on the fact that we don't trust a single woman alive. It's not about, bro, like, how do I explain this? You don't have to vocalize it so much or even let them know about it. You just are who you are. You can get along, bro. I'm not even joking. I get along better with women right now than I have in my entire life. Which might be shocking to some women because I make videos about this stuff, but it's really to wake up men. It's to help men. It's so much less about the women and exposing women and beating them up for it and everything else, bro. Not a chance. I get along better right now with women than I have in my entire life, and it's because they're not fooling me, bro. They're not leaving me feeling bitter over a certain situation because I understand them. You get what I'm saying? Women have little to no power over you when you just understand them. Some guys get bitter because the girl ghosted them. Some guys get bitter because they get broken up with. Some guys get bitter because they were in a 20-year marriage and now it's done. If you understood them, none of that would even faze you and you would just move on with yourself. Because women are not designed to be loyal. They're not designed to be just by your side all the time. They're not designed to be loyal, bro. They're not designed... I shouldn't say that. They're not designed to be fair. That's the perfect word. Because women can be loyal. They're not designed to be fair. And a lot of women play games. So you just have to know this, bro. You have to know this. And no matter what they do, it's okay. If you want to be in a relationship, bro, if you want to date some girl, then prepare for everything. Prepare for something seriously bad happening. Prepare for good too. Just prepare yourself correctly. And understand that anything can happen, and you have to know this. Stop expecting trust and loyalty. Don't expect it. Just like allow life to happen. Be with her. If you're gonna. If you're not, you're not. So if you're gonna be with her, just let time do its thing and see for yourself. And obviously, if you know she's crossing boundaries, then get rid of her. It's as simple as that. But other than that, you can keep her around and stuff can happen. But yeah, even if things are going well, bro, you got to stay correct up here and not fall into this romantic thing that women love to build up. This white picket fence fairy tale and all that other kind of stuff. It's just not like that, bro. It's not the real world. It's just not. As human beings, we are ruthless. We can be ruthless. I'm not saying we can't love each other because we can. I'm not saying we can't love women because we can. I'm not saying women can't love us because they can. What I'm saying is, you can't have it in your head that things can't go wrong, because it absolutely can. Hence why you should never just blindly trust. You shouldn't, bro. You honestly shouldn't. Even if you have a wife and you get married, are you just going to start to trust her like you can just give her the keys to your heart and your life and everything else? And well, it sounds quite ridiculous that I would say you can't give her the keys to your heart, because obviously if you're going to get married, you got to be in love, right? Things change, bro. Things change. Most people in my family has stayed together. That's all I've ever seen my entire life, is my whole family staying together. That's why I'm a relationship-oriented person, and I have not ended a single relationship I was in. Not a single one. And I was close many times. I actually did in the last one that I was in for like minutes, and I took it back because, bro, I was like, I felt bad. It's like, bro, we stay together. Like, what is this? Like, that's the thing, man. Like, if you're going to be together, you be together, but that's not how women are. They do what benefits them, and they be selfish about it, bro. If they think they can do something better, not even involving another man, like not even involved in leaving you for another man, a lot of the time they think they can just leave and they'll be happier. So let them do it. Don't expect loyalty. Don't expect to just trust them. And you just, because a lot of guys are like, oh, and sometimes you hear women say it too, oh, I trusted you and all this stuff, and I trusted you, and da 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 da. Don't trust. Don't trust. They say love is built on trust, all this stuff. Debatable. It's debatable because I feel the last relationship I was in, I love this person, but I honestly didn't trust him, bro. Because of the things that I seen, I just hoped that it wasn't going to go that way, and then it did. So I feel like you can love somebody and not trust somebody. Not even joking. So I don't know, man. I don't want to make you guys super untrustworthy and just like hesitant to even date. I just don't want you guys naive, bro, because I know what it does to you. I've coached probably at least 1,000 plus of you by now. And I know what it does, bro. I know what it does. It's awful. What happens to men, bro, is awful. I have seen the biggest downward spirals you'd ever know about in so many different men, including some of my friends. So this is all from believing in the wrong shit, and you're led astray. You're led astray by a woman. When that kind of stuff happens, you have to understand, bro, when you get your heart shattered into pieces that much and you lose your mind that much, that is only because you fell into the ways of a woman. That is what you did. There's no other way about it. You could love a woman but not fall into her ways and still be yourself and stuff. And when it ends, bro, you still got yourself. You still got your life. You still got your identity. The sun is going to shine again. It might hurt short term a little bit. Sure. Nothing you can't handle. You can handle that. And keep it going. It is what it is. So that's what it was like for me in my last relationship. Obviously it stings at first for some days, but it's nothing that you can't handle. You can handle it. And life keeps going on. And it was not like, let's say, my first relationship a long time ago, in my teens, in my later teens, up to about 20. Those are the ones, bro, that's going to break your soul. And it's because you believed the wrong things. That's all I'm trying to say here, bro. Be careful where your mind goes to when you're dating these women. Be very careful, bro. Do not, you can't trust them, bro. You can get along with them. You can like them. You can even love them. But as far as going so far into it where you just fully trust them and that's your girl and oh yeah, and you're just, that's when some bad shit's gonna happen, bro. I can promise you that right now. Take it or leave it. Agree to disagree. It's 2025. Don't forget. I could add a few more details here. I could add a few more points in this video, but I am so tired, bro. My eyes are rolling back into my head. I can barely think straight, so I'm about to start stuttering and slurring my words. So yeah, I gotta get some sleep and yeah. Any of you guys dealing with any women out here, bro, best of luck because it is ruthless today. Enjoy the game. It's not always enjoyable, but just buckle up and enjoy the game. Enjoy the ride. And let's hope you all land on a dime piece, bro, that stays by your side. But expect the unexpected. They can leave. Things can happen. And that's perfect. It's not supposed to be anyways. So that's why as a man, you have to be accepting that even if you're with a woman, you guys are deeply in love and all this stuff. If she leaves, if you lose her, if something happens, it's fine. Life goes on. You remember who you were before that? I can hope so. Because in my first relationship, I didn't remember who I was. I was so involved in that, bro, in her world, and she'd be saying, I love you with a smiley face, and it's like, bro, you're experiencing that shit for the first time. You fully believe it, man. You fully believe it. You're saying it back. You feel euphoric. It just gets you up, and it gives you this energy, bro, this high, this constant high. And you know what happens? They pull the rug. They pull the rug. They ghost. And it's absolutely brutal. So, This is why I do this, man. This is why I do this. This is why I make these videos. To help you guys not fall into that kind of stuff. Do not do it, bro. You can't trust that, bro. You cannot trust them. Trust yourself and trust yourself to lead a woman. You don't gotta trust a woman and what she does in her actions. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should trust yourself that you're that good. That you're gonna get a girl you want and you're gonna keep her. You should trust in yourself, never trust in them. Does that make sense? That's the way to move, bro. That is the way to move. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm tired. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next videos. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.